Imagine a single set of photos causing loud debates, angry letters, and endless arguments across magazines and living rooms. No rules were broken. No laws were crossed. And yet, many people felt shocked and upset. These images were not from a movie scene or a scandalous public event. They were simply bikini photos of a famous actress named Barbara Eden. What made these pictures so powerful that even adults argued over them is still surprising today. And the story behind the outrage is far more unexpected than it first appears. At the time, Barbara Eden was already a well-known and beloved television star. Many people recognized her as a cheerful, friendly character, someone who felt wholesome, playful, and safe for family viewing. Over time, audiences began to believe they fully understood who she was and how she should appear in public. In their minds, her image was already decided. When the bikini photos surfaced, they challenged those expectations in a way that made many viewers deeply uncomfortable. What is interesting is that the photos themselves were not extreme, especially by modern standards. Barbara Eden was simply wearing a bikini, smiling confidently, and enjoying herself. There were no shocking poses, no wild behavior, and no attempt to provoke controversy. Yet many adults reacted as if an invisible line had been crossed. Letters were sent to magazines expressing disappointment. Some fans claimed the photos were inappropriate for someone they admired on television. Others felt betrayed, even though nothing harmful had occurred. To truly understand the outrage, it is important to look at the time period. During that era, public figures were expected to fit into very narrow roles, especially women. They were expected to be modest, polite, and nearly perfect at all times. A bikini was often viewed as bold or rebellious. What feels ordinary today was once considered risky and controversial. Society had strict, unwritten rules, and breaking them often led to strong reactions. Another major reason for the backlash was a sense of control. Many people believed they had a right to decide how famous women should behave. Once an actress became popular, some fans felt they owned her public image. When Barbara Eden showed confidence in her own body, it challenged that sense of ownership. For some, that confidence felt threatening rather than empowering. The media played a powerful role in making the situation worse. Dramatic headlines and emotional language framed the photos as shocking instead of ordinary. The same story was repeated again and again, each time growing louder. When media focuses on outrage, public opinion often follows, even when the facts remain simple and harmless. However, not everyone reacted with anger. Many people supported Barbara Eden, praising her confidence and defending her right to wear what she wanted. They believed the outrage said more about society's fears than about the actress herself. To them, the reaction revealed how uncomfortable people were with women expressing freedom and self-assurance. This moment also sparked larger conversations about fairness. People began asking important questions. Why were women judged so harshly for their clothing choices? Why was a bikini seen as dangerous? And why were men rarely criticized in the same way? These questions did not have easy answers, but they slowly helped change how people thought about personal freedom and public image. For younger audiences today, this story matters because it shows how much opinions can change over time. Something that once caused outrage can later seem completely normal. It also teaches the importance of thinking before judging others. Clothing does not define character, and confidence should not be punished. Barbara Eden did not allow the criticism to end her career or change who she was. She continued working, smiling, and living her life without apologizing or hiding. That calm response sent a stronger message than any headline. It showed that staying true to yourself matters more than pleasing everyone else. In the end, the outrage faded, as many controversies do. But the lesson remained clear. Society often reacts strongly when someone breaks an unwritten rule. Those reactions can be loud and unfair, but they rarely last forever. What does last are the examples set by people who stand firm without harming anyone else. The next time outrage appears over a photo or a personal choice, it is worth remembering the story. Ask why people are upset and who created those rules in the first place. Barbara Eden's bikini photos were never truly the problem. The real issue was fear of change and fear of confidence. Understanding that can help people view similar moments with more thought, fairness, and perspective.